Hello, my name's Carolina. This is Carolina's Closet, and today I will tell you how to make one of these, like crop tops, granny square crochet crop top. Come on, let's do this. So last week I posted a video on how to make granny square crochet pants, and it was a massive video. I have no idea if anyone saw it, if anyone liked it, if anyone hated it. I have no idea on the reception of it because I haven't posted. I just finished filming it and I don't have that many subscribers. So if you're my subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. But in the grand scheme of YouTube, I don't have that big of an audience. Thank you so much if you have subscribed to me. Okay, I appreciate you actually very much. So yeah, I made that video and now I'm telling you how to make this crop top that I used while filming that video and that I made, because I made this, and now I'll tell you how you can make it. So if you can tell, it's a very cropped top. It's a cropped top with long sleeves and has little thing. I'll talk you through how to make this, and you can make it longer if you want. I just decided to do it very tiny like this because I made the pants, and if I want to wear them together, I want there to be like a little bit of skin in between them. Anyway, I think you're here for that. Let's talk about how to make this. So last video I explained in like big detail what yarns to choose, how to make the pattern to fit your specific square, This is not it. This is a run through how to do this exact top with this exact size, like this exact size of square, or like, so it will look like this. And this is it. So what do you need? You need 28 squares to do the body bit, the part that will cover your boobs, hopefully, not truly, that will go through your shoulders and hold in the sides. And then 2 triangles for this as well. And then after that, you will need 25 squares for each sleeve plus 3 triangles for each sleeve. So if you're doing a top exactly like mine, you will need 78 squares and 8 triangles. And I'll tell you the sizes of the squares in just a second. If you want to make it longer, you can, and you just make more squares per length. So 1, 2, 3. So we're using 9. Is it 9? Is it 11?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll put the number here. If you want to make it longer, you will make this amount of squares per row that you want to increase the length. Okay? What is the size of the square that you need? Let me tell you, that depends on the size of your body. So you will get a tape measure. Oh, by the way, I use centimeters. I will leave the little calculator, like the basic for like inches to centimeters, but like if you don't use centimeters, you can just go to Google and be like inches to centimeters converter, and you just use the measurements that you need. Anyway, tape measure, and then you measure the boob area of your body. And once you have that measurement, add like 4 to 5 centimeters. So it's baggy. It's not like very tight in your body, because this is like a flowy top. It's not a top. It's a top. So add like 4 to 5 centimeters, and then you get the number and you divide it by 11. So I knew the number that you need to go down to 11. Divided by 11. yay, and then you have the size of the square that you need. So for example, my torso, actually I don't even know how much my torso is, let me know. My torso is 89 centimeters in circumference. So I added 4 centimeters to that, so let's me 89 in centimeters plus 4, that's 93. That's 93 centimeters, and then I divided that by 11, and I have a number that's 8.4545454545555555. So technically 8.5. And then I created, or like you will create, a square that is that number. So in my case, 8.5 centimeters. And you create a square that's big. I have a tutorial, a follow along tutorial on the specific square that I use. I use a square with a very tiny needle. I used a 1.75 millimeter hook and a yarn that's very thin that matches this. And that is my square. I have a follow along video for that square. You can follow it along even if you're not using this needle or this colors. But you can use any crochet square. There's a lot of tutorials on the internet on top of mine, and you create it in the size that you need. If you get very close to the size that you need but you don't know what to do, this is what you do. So if you want to make your square bigger, you can either add another row. If that's too much, you can make the whole square with a needle that's one size bigger than the one that you just used. If you want to make it smaller, the opposite. You can make less a roll, so you can make a roll less, or you can use a needle that is one size smaller than the one that you just used. Just be aware that if you're doing a needle smaller, so like if you're using a needle that's like smaller than the yarn in a way, your top will be a little bit heavier. I don't know if you care about that, but that's something that's gonna happen. And then you create all of your 78 squares plus 3 triangles. I also have a tutorial on how to make the triangle that you will need for the sleeves and for this little part of the neck of the granny square crochet. You can follow it along if you want to make it. And then after you have all of those squares, you will assemble it. I will put it on screen how to assemble it, because I don't know how to say that. Basically you put 5 and then 4 and then 3. I will put on screen the way that you have to assemble your crochet granny square. So first you do the torso bit, the torso area. And then you do the sleeve. That is not that much to it. I will show different ways in which you can. I'll just demonstrate that in different ways with different mediums. I'll put an animation. I will put a drawing. I don't know. I just want to show that in different ways. But it's very simple. You just assemble your squares in that manner. If you want to make your top longer, you will add your more crochet squares. So you will need more than 78, and you put them down on the torso area, like I'm showing on screen. And after you do that, you will assemble them. I use the whip stitch on a back stitch. That is when you fold your squares right sides together, and you with a needle. I went with the yarn only, doing a whip stitch only on the back loop of the outmost stitch. I have a whole video on different ways that you can join your squares. Maybe you want a square joined in a different way. You can join it with a little, like a color in the middle that looks nice. I have a whole video on how different ways to join crochet squares that I already posted, but there's, you know, multiple videos from multiple different creators that are probably more experienced than I am on a YouTube. You can just research. Once you're joining your squares, you might want to, you know, sit down, relax, watch a YouTube video, watch a film, watch a series, listen to a podcast, or if you're like me, you might decide to do a stop motion clip on you joining your squares to put up on TikTok. I don't recommend that option because it makes everything take 10 times longer, and you have to go in the dark because you cannot be relying on the sunlight because it changes very fast. So you have to waste beautiful sunlight staying in the dark just to film that stop motion clip. Well, at least it turned out okay. Like, maybe it's not the best stop motion thing that has ever been done, but I think it's cute. It took me a while to film. I'll put it on screen. Tell me if you like it. I think it's okay. Let me know. Anyway, once you finish attaching your granny square crochet, I like to say, if you have the option, leave them set, like build them like the way that I did in the first clip. Just like put them in the places that they will be, and then just slowly, you know, stitch 2 together, then stitch 2 more, and then do 4, and then do 6. But leave them in the position so that you can visualize it happening. Just a tip. You don't need to do that, but if you can have space to do that, I would do that. After you have all your pieces done, you have 2 sleeves, a torso bit, a boob area. You will finish it. You just attach them. So first things first, you will attach the sleeves to the sides. So I don't know if you noticed, you didn't close the boob area. You just have it all laying down flat in the ground, and then you attach each sleeve to a side, and it's all open, so everything's like spread open. And then you will close it by getting the elbow. This is not an elbow. Getting the shoulder bits and folding it in half. So everything's folded in half. And now you can see the top, right? You can see it on screen. You can see it. And you can just... You will sew from the square in the side all the way to the end of the sleeve with the sleeve diamond that we misshaped it. Just be careful when you're folding the sleeves, so you have them folded together like this. The first square, the one like the part that you were joining the under armpit to the sleeve, you're folding, like you're stitching half of a square and then the other half of a square into the middle square. I will put different ways of representation in screen so that you can understand what I'm saying, because I cannot verbalize that. But yeah, after you do that, you just finish stitching the whole of the sleeve and you join the diamond, like the square that you just tilted to the triangle. And that is it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you're going to do it. I think it's a cute top. I liked it. Did I just scream? I'm so sorry. There is another way. If you want to, if you like this length, but you don't like the fact that, you know, when it shows the boobs, you can get a string like this one. I show you how to make it in my last video, but I can put the link of the tutorial that I followed below. You can get a string, or you can get like a ribbon, a shoelace or something, and weave it through the holes in the square, in the very bottom of the square. And then you can do a little lace in the front, and then it will hold it, be held down the boobs. And if you're doing that, do not grab the cord that is holding your pants up, because if you do that, you have to be holding your pants in a weird way. That's not nice. But this is a nice way to like keep the shirt, the crop top down, and then you don't have to like wear a different kind of bra underneath it. In case you want to, I liked how it looked like that. It's a nice consideration. But yeah. That is it. Final considerations. I like this. I don't know, like there's this kind of feature here. You see, like there's it's an elbow patch. It's an elbow place over here. I don't know if that's for everyone. If I would do it again, I think I'd probably calculate and do like a half square here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't dislike it that much. It's not really that, like, I don't see it that much, but it might be something that bothers you. I don't know. And this leave-in, I did it because I thought it was going to be like a nice design feature, and I like it. But I've been watching Stranger Things, and it looks so much like a demogorgon, like a demodog or demogorgon. The one creature that, like this, doesn't it look like that? I feel like it does. But anyway, this is it. This is the little quick, much quicker than the other one, quick tutorial on how to make this crop top. Let me know if you're going to do it. Let me know if you like it. If there's anything that was like very badly explained, let me know down below. And that's it. I'll leave my social media down in the side. Consider subscribing to this channel and giving it a like. If you do this top, send me a photo. Send me on a DM. Like if you're posting it on Instagram, tag me. Just let me know. Or even if you don't want to send a photo, don't. Like, let me know if you do it. I love to know. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully in a few days. Maybe, I don't know. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you for subscribing if you did. You're very appreciated by me. Bye.